Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new information to go over, new starter Pokemon hints for Pokemon Legends ZA. We also have some major new leaks for the Nintendo Switch 2. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have more merch for these alleged starter Pokemon for Legends ZA. Obviously, we are kind of convinced now that the starter Pokemon for Legends ZA are going to be Scorbunny, Piplup, and Snivy. That originated anyway from like just the theme of the game and stuff. We had this calendar that we went over recently, so these are the only starter Pokemon apart from the Generation 9 starters that appear on the 2025 Pokemon calendar. So obviously, that's a massive hint because why would they choose 3 random starters that aren't going to be in Legends ZA for the calendar? Like, what would the actual starters be like? If the actual starters were like Chimchar, Bulbasaur, and Totodile, why would they not be on the calendar? The 2025 calendar, Generation 9 is going to be on there, but interesting that these starters are already on there as well. And we also have other merch as well popping up for them. So we have this merch popping up here, so more kind of figurines and stuff for Scorbunny and Piplup here. So again, we have that. We also have this as well with them kind of dancing in the background of this. I don't know what this is, like some sort of show or something like that. This is just more merch, more kind of representation of these starter Pokemon, which is exactly what Riddler said. He said we were going to get like the starters this year at some point, but he did say that the merch had already been started like for the starters. And as well as that, they were going to be, you know, appearing more and stuff like that. And that's exactly what's happening with these starter Pokemon. So, like I say, appearing on calendars, appearing in loads more merch, appearing on shows, yada, yada, yada. I'm convinced these are going to be the starters for Legends ZA because they're, like, I don't know why they'd be doing so much merch and so much representation of these starters if they had nothing to do with the game. Because it's just random starters. Like, Scorbunny and Piplup have no connection at all. You know, they're from completely different regions. Not even regions that are close to each other. One's from Galar and one's from Sinnoh, which are, you know, based on the UK and based on Japan. So they have absolutely no connection. Same as like Snivy as well. That's based from America, which is also not close to the UK or Japan. So they have no connection to each other. So why are they promoting these 3 starters so much? We have Light here tweeting out saying, over the time, Piplup, Scorbunny, and Snivy are giving us the vibes to be the next starters for Legends ZA, but also they are very demanded for the kids. You can find them a lot in stationary stuff, figures, and kid programs, but who knows? Probably we'll see them in Legends ZA. So again, it's just more fuel to the fire. We've already covered the kind of calendar stuff, but they are now appearing in even more stuff. So again, it's just, I'm convinced. I'm not going to say it definitely is because I just don't obviously know. We'll find out in the trailer. But when we get that trailer, if we get these are the starters, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm kind of convinced myself that these will be the starters. Maybe it'll be the Gen 6 starters. Maybe these will be other things you can get in the game. I don't know. But yeah, either way, just some more hints towards the starters for Legends ZA right there. Moving on, we got a load of Nintendo Switch 2 leaks to go over. It's just, I don't even know why Nintendo haven't announced this console yet. This is just getting ridiculous. We basically know everything about this console now. And we have some more leaks here. So this comes from like a Chinese YouTuber that apparently had like all the details of this console, but she didn't want to post it just simply because this is her here. Like, she didn't want to post it because obviously she didn't want to get in trouble and stuff, but now that all these leaks are being posted and stuff, she's now posting it, but it's still like leaking it, so I guess she could still get in trouble. But either way, these are all the new details. Obviously, nothing confirmed until Nintendo confirm it themselves, but this is very, very likely to be true. So we have Nintendo leaks here tweeting out saying, new Switch 2 details. This Chinese YouTuber claims she's had the Nintendo Switch 2 files for a while and that a reveal is coming next month, which does align with the, I can't remember his name, I think it was Charlie something, who basically leaked the PS5 Pro. He also has stated that we are going to be getting the reveal for the Nintendo Switch 2 early October. So, like I say, he was completely right about the PS5 Pro. He said this about the Switch 2. This aligns up with what this Chinese YouTuber is also saying. So these are the details about it. So she has 3D printed the Switch 2 base. So she doesn't have the Switch 2 here. So this is a sort of like a comparison here of the Nintendo Switch 2 versus the Nintendo Switch OLED. So this is the OLED, this is the Switch 2. This is something that she's 3D printed. So this isn't actually what it's going to look like. This is her kind of design of it. But again, this is probably what it's going to look like because she has all these files and information and stuff like that, whatever. So yeah, it says, she said she's had the 3D model file for a while, but it wasn't leaked. And now that it is available, so now that it has been leaked, she made the video. So the 3D print should be true to life. She says the top USB-C connector is used to add an external camera and improve the motion capture experience. So an external camera for the Nintendo Switch 2 apparently is what that USB-C is at the top of the Switch. She summarized the details of the T239 example: 12 SM GPU, 12 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes UFS 3.1. DLSS is being used for 4K output. She says there will be a reveal next month. She also says this will be the startup animation for the next system, which will be attached in the same tweet. So this is apparently, so at the start when we get like the Nintendo stuff and it does the Nintendo Switch kind of little mini animation, this is apparently what it's going to be for the Nintendo Switch 2. So it's going to like click it in and then the 2 is going to appear. So that's apparently what it also says like you can't. I don't know what that means, but either way, that's apparently the logo as well. So again, I don't know what else it would be. You know, this does look like why would they make it any different? You know, it is just the Nintendo Switch 2. They may as well just call it the Nintendo Switch 2 and just use this animation. So that's the first bit of it. We have some more images screen capped from her video though. So more comparative images of the Nintendo Switch 2. So in the first and the second images, we can see the Joy-Con of the Switch OLED and the Switch 2 from the front and the back. So you can see the size comparison is quite a big difference. So this is the OLED. And then this is the Nintendo Switch 2. Again, this is 3D printed from this YouTuber here. This isn't actually the Switch 2, but she has the files and she's used that to create this kind of model of the Switch 2. So this is going to be the size of the Joy-Con compared to the OLED. We also have the back as well. So this is the OLED here at the bottom, and this is the Nintendo Switch 2. So they do look beefier. They do look chunkier, which again makes sense because they're going to have like magnetic stuff here as well. You can see here that they are completely different to like the Switch OLED here. And then the next image is the Switch OLED is at the top, and then the Switch 2 is the bottom one. You can't really see too much here, but you can see the kind of like USB port here, which is apparently going to be used for the camera. And then this is also another comparison image. So this is the Nintendo Switch, I believe, and then this is the Nintendo Switch 2. So as you can see, it's a much bigger kind of console, which you'd expect to see for the Nintendo Switch 2. We also have this as well, which is again the Nintendo Switch 2 versus the Nintendo Switch OLED size comparison. So it's a lot bigger. This is it stacked on top as well. So as you can see, it's much bigger, going from 7 inches to 8 inches here as well, from the OLED to the Nintendo Switch 2. And this is the tablet comparison. So this is also more stuff being tweeted out by Pori Leaks. As you can see, it's just a lot bigger. And then also, yeah, this is a top side profile that we just looked at as well. So that's the USB kind of thing for the camera there. We also have Pori tweeting out also saying the alleged Nintendo Switch 2 is backwards compatible with the Switch 1 games. So again, this is what this Chinese YouTuber is saying. You know, she's saying the Switch 2 is compatible with the Switch 1 cassettes and games. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same kind of cartridge size and it's just used one cartridge and that's all they're going to do. But again, I mean, you can watch the video if you want. Again, it's all in Chinese, but at the same time, I guess you could translate or whatever. But yeah, the video, I don't know if it's going to get taken down or not. She's not really, like, she's just showing a 3D model of it. It's not like she has the Switch 2, and then she's just going over information that she knows. I don't know how she has this information, but either way, this is apparently just some more leaks about the Nintendo Switch 2 there. So that's all like the models, images, yada, yada, yada about the Switch 2. Let me know your thoughts on it. Again, I'm expecting it to be looking like this anyway. I don't know why it would look much different. I just want the console to be really good, and I want it to run games really well, and I'm just really excited for it. But either way, that's that. We do have some other things to go over today as well. So Nintendo Soup here tweeting out saying, my time at Evershine coming to the Switch successor. So this is why we know that it's close to being revealed, because certain companies are literally saying this game's coming to the Switch 2. Like, why would they announce it now if the Switch 2 wasn't coming out till like late next year? So it says My Time at Evershine coming to the Switch successor. Pathea Games has announced My Time at Evershine for the Switch's successor. So the game is the third entry in the Pathea Games line of live simulation games, which began with My Time at Portia back in 2019. The new game is specifically coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and future Nintendo platforms yet to be announced. Presumably, the developer is referring to the heavily rumored Nintendo Switch 2. A Kickstarter campaign for the game will be launching on... So yeah, again, I don't know if you're bothered about the game. The main thing I'm showing in today's video is just simply because they have confirmed that it is coming to the next console. They haven't said the Switch, they said it's coming to the Switch 2. So that's that. And as well as that, we also have some more interesting information to go over as well. We have Pyoro coming back from the shadows. The leaker Pyoro, if you don't know who he is, he basically like leaked loads of Nintendo stuff. his source apparently got like captured, or well, not captured, but found out. And so he kind of like went away, but now he's back and he's tweeting out some very, very cryptic kind of information. We think it might be related to the Switch 2, but we have Nintendo Soup here tweeting out saying, previously reliable leaker returns with cryptic post after long absence. So amidst the swirling rumors about the Switch's successor, a previously reliable leaker has returned to throw a hat into the ring. So the leaker in question once went by the handle Pyoro and was famous for leaking many details about Nintendo announcements before they were officially made. And again, their track record was 100%. The only time that they were ever like off it slightly was when they said that they heard about an outsourced Black and White remake, but they said like don't take that as actual evidence. Like they aren't sure what the situation is with that. But everything else, they've been absolutely spot on about it. However, Pyoro eventually disappeared from the spotlight after their activities eventually drew too much attention to the account, risking serious action from Nintendo. So now, Pyoro's former X/Twitter account has been reactivated, populated with only 2 cryptic posts. So we have Ra and we have P. Many believe that these are potentially hints towards Nintendo's upcoming announcements, as before, likely related to the Switch's successor, although the truth is currently unknown. That said, as with all hints of this nature, we caution readers to take them with a grain of salt. Stay tuned for more as it comes. And then what do you think? Let us know in the comments. So, I have no idea what Ra and P could be about. I don't know how that would be any kind of significance to the Nintendo Switch 2. But it's good that Pyoro is back because we have another... Well, we have like this dude is like the most legit leaker online. You know, we've had a few over the years, but Pyoro's track record has always been, you know, top of the chain, the best. Whenever he tweets out, it gets everyone like really excited about it. Obviously, we have other leakers in the space as well, like Riddler Coup, but his track record's taken a massive hit lately, and other kind of sources as well. We did also have that other leaker as well. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It began with like M or something like that, but they turned out to be like a really weird person or something, so they've gone out of the limelight. So yeah, they all kind of left, but now Pyoro looks like he's going to be back. We'll have to wait and see what Ra and P means, though. I'm hoping he tweets out some more information about it soon. But that's just some more like Switch 2 kind of stuff going on there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this. Like, I mean, I don't know where she's getting this information from, but what she's saying does line up with like other things that we do know is true. And at the same time, I like, this isn't kind of like ridiculous to expect it to like look like this. Like, I'm expecting it to be this kind of size and stuff. We haven't seen the dock yet. That's the only thing that we still have like no information on. We haven't seen anything about the dock. We've only seen like the handheld stuff yet. We know about what the kind of specs are going to be in the dock. We just haven't seen the dock itself, so we don't know what kind of things it's going to have on it. Like, I'm assuming it'll have like an Ethernet port, just like the other Switch has, or the later models of the Switch. Then I'm assuming it'll have like a couple of USB, HDMI, all that jazz. But it might have more stuff as well. We'll have to wait and see. But interesting that obviously there's going to be like a camera function for the Nintendo Switch 2, if that's true. We're still waiting for like some sort of party kind of chat. I think that would be a really cool addition to the Nintendo Switch 2. So hopefully that's something that they kind of add in. But at the same time, I don't know. Discord is a lot easier, so a lot of people just use that nowadays. So let me know your thoughts on all that, and also the images and stuff, and also the kind of like startup screen. Again, it's always going to look like that. And then also, what are your thoughts on the starters as well? Would you like the starters for Pokemon Legends EA to be Scorbunny, Piplup, and Snivy, or would you like them to be something else? Again, for the longest of time, I thought they were going to be Generation 6 starters, but now I'm like convinced, because we're not really getting any promotion about the Gen 6 starters. Like, we got them in the sitting QT plushie thing, but that's because all the Generation 6 was getting that. These are the only starters that are getting the limelight, that are getting pushed more than everything else. Like, I've not seen anything about any of the starters, really. We've seen a couple of mini things, but these guys are, like, popping up everywhere. So, I'm convinced these will be the starters for Legends EA. We'll find out in the next trailer regardless. Hopefully, it's, like, next week or the start of October. It could be dropped with the Switch 2 reveal, which is apparently happening at the start of next month, or it could be dropped next week. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.